Okay, we are live at YouTube. Hi, good morning. Hi, sorry. Iklan. Iklan yang kanak-kanak. Okay, hi, good morning. Selamat pagi. Assalamualaikum. Terima kasih kerana bersama saya pagi ini. Okay, I'm out today, unable to chat. It's all right. It's okay, Sandy. Thank you. Thank you for joining today. Thank you for your commitment. Okay. Apa khabar semua? Okay, so Santai Saturday is a program yang mana kita akan explore all helping modalities, dan tuan-tuan dan puan-puan saya jemput untuk two-way communication. Kalau anda ada sebarang soalan, please do just unmute sahaja, dan kalau sekiranya anda tak dapat nak unmute, it's okay, you can just type inside the chat, dan insyaAllah God willing, one by one kita akan cuba menjawab lah anda punya persoalan, pertanyaan, sama-sama kita belajar pada pagi ini. So jom kita mulakan sesi kita dengan bacaan umul kitab Al-Fatihah. Bismillah. Amin. Okay, limiting belief. So tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, saya akan gunakan dua cara ya. So either I will speak in bahasa or I will speak in English. Harap anda boleh faham. But kalau sekiranya anda ada sebarang soalan, tanya aja ya. It's okay, tanya aja. Now let me share screen. Ini yang tadi, kita tengok boleh tak dia. Okay, good morning. Okay, so limiting belief, yeah, everybody ready? Let's start. Limiting belief, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, adalah satu tajuk di mana dia adalah kita punya nak panggil apa ya? Kita punya kepercayaan yang sangat terbatas, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, di mana kita tak boleh bergerak daripada kepercayaan tersebut. So sebagai contoh, kalau sekali-sekala, ada beza dia ya, kalau sekali-sekala kita rasa macam we cannot do this, atau kita tak percaya kita boleh buat benda tu, tapi selepas whatever reason, kita berusaha juga untuk buat perkara tersebut. So whatever the drive is, whatever the reason is, kita buat juga perkara tersebut. So that is not a limiting belief. That is hesitance or anxiety towards achieving perkara tersebut. So dia bukan satu limiting belief. Limiting belief tu adalah apabila betul-betul kita stuck, kita tak boleh move forward dan kita tak buat langsung benda tu. We just cannot do it. Itu adalah limiting belief. So limiting belief ini boleh datang dengan pelbagai sumber ya, yang telah kita explore daripada siri 1 dan juga siri 2. boleh datang daripada kepercayaan daripada kita kecil, contoh dia ya. Sebab apa tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, daripada kita kecil ni ia seperti sponge. Kita seperti sponge tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Maknanya whatever happens, kita memang tak tapis. Kita tak tapis apa-apa pun waktu kita kanak-kanak. Whatever that we learn, dia masuk into our psyche. Apa yang kita nampak, apa yang kita dengar, apa yang kita lihat, dia terus masuk dekat dalam psyche kita tanpa sebarang tapis. Jadi kalau sekiranya tuan-tuan dan puan-puan adalah parents, or if you are single tapi you juga boleh mempengaruhi kanak-kanak lain yang ada dekat dalam your environment, jadi saya berharap tuan-tuan dan puan-puan dapat menunjukkan contoh yang baik, kerana di situlah mereka belajar, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan ya. On another note, kalau sekiranya anda juga dengar iklan-iklan yang berada di sekeliling saya, don't worry sebab itu adalah rumah saya yang meriah. So anak-anak saya masih kecil, jadi macam-macam lah perangai. So but that's children kan. Itu saja iklan saya. Okay. So tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, please write in the chat kalau sekiranya anda telah bersedia untuk meneruskan limiting belief kita. Just type there, I am ready or I'm okay. Okay, tulis dalam chat supaya saya tahu anda telah bersedia. Risau kan nak tengok tudung ni on point ke tidak. Itu biasalah. Pagi-pagi memang macam tu lah. Ready, thank you Najriha, good job. Okay, alright tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. So I've given you what is limiting belief, and I've given you one sample of background how limiting belief happen, and this we have already explored in series 1 and 2. If you miss it, don't worry, just go ahead to my YouTube channel, Mind Scout Academy. You can see the live videos that have been posted, so you can study series 1 and series 2 as well. So let me just give you the summary. So we already know what is limiting belief. We already know where limiting belief comes from, which is from childhood. Yeah. And why I say during childhood is very important, because I have seen clients that came to me for PTSD, post-traumatic it's a trauma, okay, to make it easy, it is a trauma yang telah dilalui oleh kanak-kanak tersebut, yang dia sendiri tak perasan dia bawa sehingga dewasa, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan ya, di mana dia ada limiting belief yang dia tidak percaya kepada perhubungan kekeluargaan ya, dan dia menyaksikan peristiwa antara kedua ibu bapanya ketika itu, dan walaupun ketika itu bila saya buat terapi tu kita dapat cungkil sehingga dia 3 tahun. Dan ketika dia 3 tahun, dia menyaksikan pergaduhan antara ibu dan ayah dia that got very physical dan menggunakan senjata juga. So waktu 3 years old ni, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, kalau kita imagine, kita normally kita tak ingat tau apa yang berlaku ketika kita 3 tahun. Tetapi kerana kanak-kanak tidak ada sebarang hijab, dia tak ada sebarang dia tak ada judgment, dia belum develop lagi, so everything they just take in. So what happened is until the therapy too, she always say about she mentions sharp items, knife, mostly knife. Dan dia kata ada suara yang memberitahu dia untuk membuat sebegini, mencederakan diri dan sebagainya. So, jadi bila kita gali tu tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, kita nak tahu dari mana dia dapat memory ini di dalam psyche dia ni. Dan ketika itulah kita discover ketika dia berumur 3 tahun, dia nampak kejadian antara ibu dan ayahnya. So bila kita tanya dengan ibu, dan ibu juga kata ada berlaku kejadian tersebut, but the mother was very strong. Ketika itu dia bawa keluar anak daripada rumah dan build a new life. So the mother did everything that she could possibly do to protect the daughter moving forward. Incredible strength. Tapi tanpa mengetahui bahawa memory tersebut telah ikut anak dia di dalam psyche, into the subconscious, kerana it is extremely powerful memory. So dia telah ikut ke dalam subconscious yang menyebabkan anak dia menghadapi mental health issues until today. So masih dalam rawatan, but getting a lot better. Alhamdulillah, getting a lot better. Okay. Jadi begitu juga kita sebagai parents, growing up, we tend to teach our children what is right, what is wrong, according what to do, what not to do, what to believe in, what not to believe in, according to what we believe in. According to what we believe in. Jadi kalau sekiranya kita membesar di Malaysia, membesar dalam keluarga Melayu, Chinese, Indian, Bidayuh, dan pelbagai kaum lain, so every culture ada their own culture, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Jadi begitu juga dengan belief ini, every culture ada dia punya belief sendiri. So apa yang kita ajar kepada keluarga kita, it is something that mereka akan bawa sehingga dewasa, and the same belief akan dibawa kepada anak-anak mereka juga, ataupun surrounding mereka. Okay, so tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, contoh dia adat Melayu selalu mengatakan bahawa ibu memasak, ibu menghidang, ibu kemas rumah, ibu menyediakan tempat tinggal. Okay, itu adalah adat tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, ya. So di Malaysia atau ketimuran itu adat kita. Tapi kalau adat lain, contoh dia, ibu adalah pemaisuri di rumah, kan. Jadi ibu tak buat kerja-kerja ini. So ibu ada pembantu yang telah disediakan oleh ayah. Okey, jadi ataupun ayah juga turut membantu kerja-kerja rumah, dan anak-anak juga buat kerja rumah. Jadi bukanlah ibu sahaja yang ambil tahu tentang keperluan rumah tersebut. So macam budaya timur, kan, kalau suami kita cuci pinggan, buat air sendiri, ada some saying yang kata, kenapa biar suami buat air, kan? Kita isteri, kita ibu, patutnya kita yang sediakan untuk suami buat semua benda. Suami jangan buat apa-apa langsung, macam tu, kan? So tapi kalau culture di luar pula, tak ada masalah dia nak buat air sendiri ke? Dia nak buat hotdog ke, nak buat burger ke, nak buat roast chicken ke? So it's a life skill, kan? It is a life skill. Tapi itulah budaya kita lah, menunjuk hormat kepada suami dan juga kepada ketua keluarga, budaya kita. And it's not wrong kalau you nak buat pun, sebab you niatkan dia sebagai pahala kepada kita sendiri kan. So we do what we love, dan tuan-tuan puan-puan, kita akan buat sesuatu berdasarkan kepada nilai kita yang tertinggi. So if our highest value is our family, jadi kita tak rasa perkara tersebut adalah bebanan. Tapi kalau untuk orang yang rasa no, this one memang satu family kena buat, dia bukan dia bukan obligation, it's not an obligation. That is not wrong as well, sebab dia bertindak mengikut values yang paling tinggi kepada diri dia. Dan maybe values yang paling tinggi kepada dia adalah kerjasama. So kita tak boleh kata orang ni salah, orang itu salah, kecuali kalau sekiranya ia betul-betul adalah di luar tabi'i. Di luar tabi'i, di luar undang-undang, yang itu memang betul-betul salah lah kan. Takkanlah contoh dia dera anak setiap hari, and then you want to say that is my culture, itu kan no, tak boleh. Tak ada budaya ataupun agama yang menyokong penderaan. Penderaan tak ada. So ada step-step dia ya sebelum kita bertindak kepada amaran yang lebih keras. Ada banyak step-step dia yang sebelum-sebelum tu, nasihat, buat sama-sama, modeling, semua tu ya, banyak. So you don't even have to go there kalau sekiranya anda sabar membuat step-step yang awal. Okay, so itu pengaruh daripada family, tuan-tuan dan puan-puannya. Ia juga boleh berlaku pengaruh daripada sekeliling, ya, pengalaman-pengalaman yang kita lalui yang menyebabkan kita rasa macam memang kita tak boleh buat perkara tersebut. Kita ada limiting belief yang mengatakan kita memang akan fail because kita dah try and we failed. Lepas tu kita cuba buat benda lain and we failed as well. Lepas tu kita cuba buat perkara lain, we fail as well kan. Especially in business, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Mula-mula kita cuba buat, kita nak jual burger, contoh dia, kita nak jual burger. Lepas tu Allah tak larat pula sebab sampai pukul 3 pagi, 4 pagi baru balik kan. Sebab orang kadang-kadang balik kerja, balik daripada hang out dengan kawan-kawan, baru dia nak beli burger. So kedai kita buka lah sampai pukul 2 pagi. So tutup cuci-cuci, tutup kedai semua, pukul 4 pagi baru sampai rumah. So body kita dah tak boleh adapt kepada perkara tersebut. So kita rasa okey lah, kita tak nak buat lah, kita give up. Okay. Lepas tu kita berniaga benda lain. Contoh dia tuan-tuan perempuan, kita ambil barang daripada Vietnam. Kan? Ambil telekong cantik-cantik kan? The travel telekong yang yang kain dia licin-licin tu. Oh, very nice, cantik-cantik. So kita pergi Vietnam, lepas tu kita dah ambil barang-barang in bulk. Lepas tu kita bawa balik ke Malaysia. Lepas tu kita jual kan. After a while kita jual. Tapi duit yang kita dapat tu kita tak jaga betul-betul. Jadi kita spend ke, kita buat benda lain dulu ke kan. Lepas tu alamak dah habis duit. Lepas tu tak ada duit lagi nak pergi Vietnam, nak ambil barang lagi. Lepas tu jadi kita punya money management tu dah lari. Lepas tu kita pun okay lah, give up lah this business. Give up this business. Lepas tu venture into something else kan, buat multi-level marketing pula. Cakap okey lah, ni tak payah pakai modal. Tu kan, orang suka kata tak ada modal kan. Okey, good, tak ada modal, bagus. Kita promote aja kan. Lepas tu syarat dia, orang kata kalau nak berjaya, tiru orang lain. So you tiru orang lain. Lepas tu dia kata you buat live tiap-tiap hari, you pun buat live. Buat satu live tu cakap kan, 2 orang tengok. Mula 2 orang nampak kat skrin tu, 2 orang. Cakap kan. Lepas tu dia naik jadi 6 orang. Dah naik jadi 6 orang. Lepas tu tiba-tiba dia turun 4. Alamak, turun 1. Alamak, lepas tu kosong. Dah kosong orang. Lepas tu kita rasa tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, alamak, nobody is watching me doing live. Oh, okay lah, never mind lah. I don't need to do live lah. Give up live. And then social media posting, you have to do social media posting, maybe about 2 or 3 postings a day. Then you keep doing it. So the first week, like, wow, you keep doing it for the first week, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Semangat buat. And then after that, she got there's so much to do. There's so much to do. So much ideas that we have to come up with. Jadi lama-lama tuan-tuan perempuan, social media posting tu pun makin kurang. So instead of every day you post 2 posts a day, and then it becomes 1 post a day, and then it becomes 1 post every 3 days. Yeah. Okay, siapa pernah mengalami ni? Something that you have to do. Makin lama makin kurang, makin lama disappear. Lepas tu anda punya ambil cuti tu bukan main lama sebelum sebelum you actually sambung buat balik. Okay, so self-disclosure tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, please say yes in the chat if you fall into the same category. Bila start buat something tu, you are driven like zoom, and then tiba-tiba habis minyak. It drops. Usaha itu drop. Ya, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, that is very normal. Come on, that is very normal. Okay, mengaku sajalah. So, itu jadi bila anda dah buat a few things kan, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, and then you realize, I'm really not good in business lah. I don't think I can do well. Jadi kita mula rasa macam, okay lah. Maybe I treat this as my side income aja lah ya. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, I treat this as my side income. That means, if it happens, ada orang cari I, okay, adalah. Kalau tidak, tak adalah. Macam tu lah. So maknanya rezeki, kita panggil apa tu? Rezeki tersepak. Apa perumpamaan dia? Kalau benda tu terjadi je lah. Sebab I nak share dekat you tau, this one. So let me think balik dia. I find this very, very interesting. Before that, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, rezeki terpijak, Syukril, thank you. Rezeki terpijak, rezeki tersepak pula. Sorry, itu adalah bola. Okay, so my name is Nora Elena Khalid. So I'm a self-care coach because I believe that everybody perlu ada ritual dia sendiri ataupun that mindset to realize that yes, everybody has a role to play in this world, but kita sebagai pemilik badan, yang mana badan ini telah dianugerahkan kepada kita, so we have to find ways to maintain ourselves, keep ourselves happy, keep ourselves healthy, keep ourselves spiritually open. Ya, maknanya kita sentiasa gembira. So if you want to find me, you can find me at Facebook, Nora Elena Khalid. IG juga, I think noraelena.cbt. Also my TikTok. Kak Kia dah masuk TikTok. Also noraelena.cbt as well. My website www.noraelena.com. And if you have any issues or if you know kalau sekiranya kenalan anda yang rapat dengan anda sedang menghadapi situasi yang sukar, ya, please give them my phone number. InsyaAllah saya cuba tolong kalau saya boleh. Kalau saya tidak available at that time, I can refer you kepada sahabat-sahabat kaunselor saya and other therapists as well to help, insyaAllah. Okay, so you can find, just WhatsApp me or give me a call at 012-393-6672. And I believe in multimodality helping. Okay, maksudnya dalam dunia ni ada banyak modul yang mana kita boleh gunakan untuk merawat diri kita, keluarga atau orang lain di sekeliling. Atau bukan merawat sekalipun, tetapi untuk ada cara hidup kita sendiri that works for us. Okay? Bukan semestinya benda tu work for you, boleh work on somebody else. Tidak. Okay? Everybody is made special in their own way. Dan nanti satu hari nanti kita akan buat values elicitation. Anda akan nampak bagaimana setiap orang itu begitu berbeza. Ya, jadi samalah ni kalau orang bisnes ya, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Kalau you buat cara satu ni, it works with most people. Tapi bila you buat untuk orang lain tu, cara tu tak berkesan untuk orang tersebut. Sebab setiap orang berbeza, setiap orang special, tak ada orang yang sama. Okay, alright. And so saya study, saya certified NLP, Neuro Linguistic Programming, certified in CBT, Cognitive Behavior Therapy, dan saya juga telah mengambil Neo CBT dengan Profesor Muhammad Aziz Shah daripada UPSI, University PSI. Okay. So PSI tu I pun tak ingat apa. Tapi dia ada dekat Tanjung Malim. So University kat Tanjung Malim. So dia telah dibahasa Malaysiakan. Ayo, jatuh already my background. Okay, so anyhow, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, Universiti Pendidikan Sultan Idris. Terima kasih. Let me stop sharing. So let me just off my virtual background ni, nampak comot sangat. Give me 1 minute. So you just see me as I am lah, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Macam mana nak off kejap? Just give me 30 seconds. Okay, boleh dengar ya, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan? Okay, let me share screen. Alright. Salah. Mana screen tadi ya? Okay, there it is. Okay. Alright, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. So inilah dia tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Coming back. Sorry ya. Biasalah kita hidup online ni kan. Things happen. And so Neo CBT, tadi saya di Neo CBT. Kalau Neo CBT tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, dia telah diadaptasi supaya kita senang untuk deliver dalam bahasa Malaysia, which I truly appreciate ya. Dan kemudian juga sebagai practitioner mindfulness, so and I also have diploma in mental health and wellness. So yang ini saya dapat daripada Ecology, Academy of Modern Applied Psychology. So tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, kita skip ya. Tadi remember tak bila kita bercakap tentang bila kita bercakap tentang usaha kan, di mana kita belajar tentang limiting belief tersebut. Okay, so tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, bila kita tengok situ kan, okay, boleh tengok sini kan, Pandora, dia nak dapat investor untuk company dia perlu approach 300 orang ya, 300 orang investor, baru dia dapat investor. Okay. Dan untuk kena sanders pula untuk dia menjual dia punya idea for chicken dia tu kan. Untuk chicken dia tu, dia approach 1,009 orang, ya, 1,009 orang sebelum dia dapat menjual resepi dia untuk KFC. Dan untuk Dyson pula, Dyson yang vacuum cleaner tu, dia perlu buat prototype itu sebanyak 5,126 kali, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, sebelum berjaya membuat Dyson tersebut, ya. Dan untuk light bulb kita pula, dan kita tahu Thomas Edison berusaha 10,000 kali untuk buat prototype light bulb mentol sebelum dia berjaya mencipta light bulb mentol yang berfungsi. So, apakah perkara tuan-tuan dan puan-puan buat sebanyak 10,000 kali before you actually say, no, I cannot do this. Okay, so consider that 10,000 kali tuan-tuan dan puan-puan you buat sebelum you rasa I cannot do this. Alright, so sebelum ni kita dah buat ada satu mindfulness practice. Jadi sekarang ini let me introduce to you, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, apakah dia teknik-teknik lain yang boleh kita gunakan di dalam CBT untuk menghapuskan limiting belief yang mengatakan you cannot do this. Okay. Alright, siapa dah bersedia? Please type in the chat. Boleh tulis I am my own therapist. Okay, tulis I am my own therapist. Selamat pagi everybody. Thank you for joining me. Kalau anda telah bersedia untuk tengok teknik-teknik seterusnya, you can just type dekat dalam chat I am my own therapist dan anda boleh praktis sendiri. Okay? Good. Okay, so tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, first of all, this is testing your thought worksheet. All right, Shukriya, I am my own therapist. Very good, everybody, very good. Yes, you are your own therapist. CBT, it's very easy, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, because it is extremely guided that you can do it yourself. You can do it yourself. You can be there for yourself. You can be there for your family. You can be there for your friends. You can be there for anybody who needs you. All right, so this is exercise that we call testing your thoughts worksheet. In CBT, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, there are so many. Nampak tak? Terkurang nampak lah. Let me try to see. Yeah. Can you see? Boleh nampakkah di handphone anda atau di laptop anda? If you can see, I'm looking at my handphone here. It looks okay. So if you can see, just type okay, boleh nampak. Okay, boleh teruskan. Boleh respon ya dekat dalam chat. So I know everybody is okay. Baiklah, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Kalau anda tengok dekat sini kan, this is cognitive restructuring. So this is learning to attack unhelpful thoughts, and this is by R.G. Menzies et al. Ni macam French je kan, tak tahu nak nyebut ya. Journal of Fluency Disorder 34, 2009, 187-200. So cognitive behavior therapy, dia ada homework dia. So this is what we call homeworks ataupun guided therapy. Everything is in black and white. You boleh dapat daripada pelbagai sumber banyak sangat teknik-teknik cognitive behavior therapy yang boleh kita gunakan. So this is what we call cognitive restructuring and learning to attack unhelpful thoughts. Yeah. So contoh dia, what evidence do you have for the thought? Ask yourself. So if you have a limiting belief, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, you ask yourself, what is the evidence that you have for this thought? Dari mana datang sangkaan ini, kepercayaan ini? Apa bukti yang anda ada yang menyokong kepercayaan ini? Okay. And then question number 2, ask yourself, what evidence do you have against the thought? Yeah. The first one is what evidence you have that supports your thoughts. And the other one is what evidence do you have against the thought. So kalau you rasa there is a possibility that this thought might be wrong, list down what are the proof, the facts that you have against this thought. Because most of the time kita adalah merasa-rasa, berfikir-fikir. Kita sangka that is correct, but the reality is absolutely different from what we think. Okay. My laser pointer. Okay, there's a pointer here. Tak nampak lah, kena zoom in jugalah tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Okay, so the next one, boleh tengok sini ya. Think of your calmest, most rational and supportive friend or family member. How would he or she react to the casual thought? What would he or she say? So this is tuan-tuan dan puan-puan where you become your own therapist, because kita nak tuan-tuan dan puan-puan anda sendiri be that supporter for yourself. Okay, anda jadi supporter for yourself. That means if you put yourself as your own best friend, as your own very closest family member, so how would you react to this thought? Jadi maknanya you buat macam play role lah. You bukan fikir sendiri, tetapi you menjadi orang lain. So macam mana you akan menasihati diri you? Okay. So the next one, number 5. Are you worrying about an outcome that you can't control? Is there any point to this type of worry? Okay. Jadi kita mengajar diri kita untuk melihat dari sudut perkara yang kita boleh kawal. So dalam dunia ini, tuan-tuan puan-puan, the only thing yang anda boleh kawal. Okay, Najiha, do you mind giving example of such thought, at least one, so that you can explain based on that thought? Najiha, do you have a limiting belief? If you do, please type in the chat any example of a limiting belief. What do you think that you cannot achieve in this world? What do you think something that you cannot do in this world? Okay, so if you can put that down, then perhaps we can try to use that as an example in this case, if that's okay with you. Yes, go ahead. Please use your audio. Can just unmute yourself.
Okay, I'm Najiha, yeah.
Okay, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you,
Hi,
madam?
everyone. I'm Najiha. I just have like a kind of, I just want to double check with you whether what I have is really limiting belief or not. Let's say, for example, when people come to me and talking about, I having my own permanent job, but then when someone like coming to me, hey, you know what, why don't we do this, to some kind of like earning extra income.
Yes.
So I usually this kind of person where I say, oh yeah, I am so excited at the beginning,
Yes.
But then when I try, like not to say I never try actually. This my kind of like, I don't know how to say, but I never try, but I just sitting down and think, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this. Let's say, for example, someone approached me, why don't you be a members of like Amway? And because I have this money, that money, I am so excited with the money, the amount of the money. But and I want to try. But then at the end of the day, when I reach home from office, I say, oh, I don't think I can talk. oh, I don't think I can convince people. I feel so malu to go and, so those kind of
Yes.
feeling and thought coming to me. So I just, it's okay, never mind. I register myself as a member,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
there's no effort to be put, right? Just register,
Mm-hmm.
pay,
Correct.
and done. But to go and approach people, I feel like it's not me. I don't think I can
Mm.
do that. Something, is that limiting thought?
Um, are you saying that you have never done it?
Never, just register. I register many, but then never
Okay.
even once I try. I just buy for myself. That's it. At the end, I
Okay.
spend my money
Yes.
and buying, not gaining extra income, but losing my income.
Okay.
I become
It
miskin
happens,
because of
madam.
buying.
It happens.
Right? Is that
That's correct. It does happen.
a limiting belief? What I
Okay.
am facing
Now,
now?
madam, do you wish to earn more by being a member of
Definitely. I
NB?
am so excited when listening to my friend. I'm having this car and having that car. In fact, what I have, Alhamdulillah, I have my car. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
I have my eyes. I have my everything. I have my
Mm,
income. I do have that. But
mm,
sometimes, when people come to you and talk about extra income that they are coming
mm,
like, na'uzubillah, shaitan coming and poke my
mm-mm.
heart, poking my
Mhm.
heart. You know what? It's not enough what you have. In this world you have to blah 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 blah. So it's like, calling my urge, like, oh, okay, I can be one of it also,
Mm,
something like that.
mm.
But when I come
I
home, then I
understand.
start to, oh, I don't think I have that character where I can just go and tell people, do you want to buy this product, that product, this product? It's not. I don't see myself like not having ability
Mm,
to know product or to promote product. But I just feel like I don't think I can promote. I don't think people will buy. You see,
mm,
all stopping me of like,
mm.
getting that money, something like that.
Yes. Okay.
Right? Are you guys
Now,
agree with me?
madam,
I'm not so sure. But this, I just want to double check with you. What I am facing, is it a limiting thought? This is, thank you so much.
yes, it
Sorry
is
for disturbing.
madam. No, go. It's absolutely fine. If you would like to, we can go through this exercise together, and then you can discover what you could have from it at the end of the session. Would you like to do that? Hello, madam.
Sorry, maybe you can ask someone else, like maybe if they have something more, far, far better, example
Oh,
than
okay.
me.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Most welcome, most welcome.
Okay. All right. So this is a limiting belief, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. When you hear Madam Najrah talk about this is something that we all have, that we don't feel that it is something that we have inside of us, that we love being the consumer, but to be an advocate for the product is something that is beyond us, because we're not sure if people will buy from us, or we're going to be good at marketing. And it's a perfect example of not being able to do something that we want to do because we believe we are not that person. So we
And
are
Lina,
just not
Lina,
that
can I
person.
add one more? Can I add one more?
Yeah, go ahead.
You see,
Mhm.
like for example, I feel like, to go and talk to people, I don't think people would buy my product, and I don't think I can convince them. You see, the word like convince,
Mm,
I don't think I can convince people. But the funny part of my character, when my
mm.
friends start like promoting, let's say in the office, yeah, I would
Mm.
join and helping.
Yeah.
I would, yeah, I would join unconsciously. I would go and help.
Yes.
Yeah, please buy. It's really good. I use this. You see? But when I want to do it alone, I don't think I can. I have like everything blocking my mind that, I don't think you can do, this. I don't think people would buy from you. And your voice, your eyes, garang. You see, I have a face where, and I have a voice where, people would always say my voice like a lion, my eyes like so garang, my face so garang. So I have that, because everyone saying that I have that face. So like I feel like
Yes.
yeah, maybe my face like blocking everything. I don't think people would, buy from me. I don't think I could convince people because I have this garang face and this and that. You get what I mean. But when my face
Yes.
start their business and go and promote, and I start like being busybody, and yeah, it's true. I use this. This is really good, and then people buy. And I sometimes
Oh,
sit down. People buy because of my voice, or because of someone's voice, or because of my statement, or her statement. Something. I confuse myself, like something like that. Sorry. Thank you so
okay.
much.
Thank you, Ms. Najriha. That's a fabulous example where we think that we cannot convince other people, but at the same time, we are the advocates for our friends. Our testimony actually help our friends to earn. So that's actually very good because you already know. If you realize that you already know one step on how you become successful, which means that you just need a team leader, a partner to go with you. So I'm sure that in every MLM or any product programs where your team leader or the person who introduced you to the product, they can help you the first few times to pitch as a support. And people buy emotion. People buy emotion. They don't buy because they think you are selling. They buy because they know how excited you are with that product, how much you trust that product. So they buy that emotion. So what you have been doing is actually selling emotion, and that's why it works. But when we go into the thought, so here, what evidence do you have for the thought? The thought that people won't buy from me. Okay. Now, people actually haven't bought from you because you haven't sold. You haven't tried to sell anything. So that is one fact. Okay, satu fakta. Belum cuba buat sebab tu belum ada result. Okay, so this is the evidence. Number two, what evidence do you have against the thought? Okay, apa yang tidak benar, apa yang tidak menyokong. So apa yang tidak menyokong, the evidence you have against this thought is other people actually buy when I support the product. In my friend's case, for example. So that means you do have the talent of selling, but you are selling for somebody else. You are selling for your friend. You are not selling for yourself, but that is proof that you can sell. So that is the evidence against this thought. So what would you tell a friend to help them if they had the thought? So if you know somebody who has exactly this same thought, okay, another MWA member, for example, and then she comes to you and say, I don't think I can sell. So I think what you're going to do is you're going to tell them that, maybe you can't sell, you feel that you can't sell is because you haven't sold. And then maybe you can also tell them, if you try, maybe you will fail once or twice, but if you have the right kind of support, maybe this journey will be easier for you. So perhaps that is something, number 3, that you would tell a friend if they have this thought that say, I cannot sell. Okay. Number 4, think of your calmest, most rational and supportive friend or family member. How would he react to this casual thought? What would he or she see? Okay. So let's say I am your friend. I am your friend. And then you told me that I don't think I can sell. I don't think I can make money out of this program. So what would I say to you? I would say to you that if Colonel Sanders had to try 1009 times before he can sell his secret recipe. And if Dyson had to try 5009 times before he can actually develop a working vacuum cleaner. And if Thomas Edison had to try and find out 10,000 times on how not to make a light bulb, then could you also promise me that you will do 1009 times or 5009 times or 10,000 times before you actually say no to this idea?
Nora,
So,
what if I immediately, number 4, yeah, I say to my, what?
mhm,
Are you crazy? You want me to try that
mhm,
1000 times? I don't
mhm.
even want to try once or two, twice, something. What if
Mhm.
we have that thought? We argue with
Okay,
the fact that, what you wanted to ask something like that. How we gonna,
okay,
handle this
can.
case?
Okay, if that case happened, then I will be your supportive friend and I will say that, who introduced you to this program? Is it okay that if we try to see if we can do this together with that person as well? Is that an okay thought? That means you
You
don't
mean
have to
you
go
mean
through
you
it
mean
alone?
you are the one who gonna help me up?
Yes, I am the one who is going to ask your friend to say
Ah,
that Miss
what we call
Najiha,
upline. Is that we call upline? Or I
yes,
don't.
your upline.
Oh, okay, okay, all right,
Yeah,
okay.
so maybe I can call up or drop a text to your upline and say, excuse me, madam, could you possibly spend maybe 15 minutes with Madam Najiha and see if we can try to at least sell one thing, just one thing, and help her throughout this process as her upline.
All right, all right, all right. I see that. I see that.
Hmm. Yeah, because life is very lonely when you do it alone. So if you have a friend that could actually go with you through this, somebody to hold your hand and somebody to be there for you, it might be just a little bit easier. And then we can perhaps change that very first one thought that say you can't sell. So we try so that you can sell at least once. Is that okay? Okay. Thank you, Miss Najriha. Now, number 5, are you worrying about an outcome that you can't control? So actually, what worries you? The script that is playing in your head. Is there any point of this type of worry? You worry that you can't sell. So if you can't sell, what is the worst that could happen? What is the absolute worst that could happen? Will the world end? Will you go hungry? Are you unable to get that super nice reward from the company? So what is this about the future that you are worrying so much that you can't even start?
I think in my case, like I scared people might talk about me because people see me in the office very macho girls and
Mm.
so
Mm-hmm.
like maybe people say what she's doing this kind of job, that's what I
Mm-hmm.
am worried actually. So make me like not confident to go and approach people and this kind of negative thought and go back to your what you say just now like friends, right? Maybe you can
Mm-hmm.
ask friends. You see, I have problem where my close friend left me behind. They got
Mm.
married and they left the office. So I'm
Mm.
there, with surrounded with people who I don't trust. So it's like I am
Mm.
alone, as you said just now. It's not nice to be alone, something like that, right? But that is
Mm.
my condition, my situation where I can talk to everyone in the office, but
Mm.
to trust and to say my personal things, no, I don't. So I don't have that
Mm.
kind of strong support to
Mm.
come, let's go and promote. No, I don't have that. So everyone like
Mm.
looking at me some kind of,
Mm.
you get what I mean?
Mm.
So
Betul?
that's my, my problem. So
Mm.
I just scared of the future outcome that,
Mm.
maybe I can't control when people say, what, she's doing this, she does not have money. You
Mm.
see, like she does not have
Mm.
money, this and that. So that's my worries, like, too many
Mm.
worries, like people might talk, people might say, I become
Mm.
sensitive of that when my best friend left me. So everyone, I
Mm.
swear, everyone left me. They got married, left to UK, left everyone left. So me alone there, where I could not
Mm.
talk to anyone. I just do my work and and just go back, something like that.
Mm.
So you get my
Mm.
situation. You get what I mean?
Yes, definitely. I get
Yeah,
what you mean.
yeah.
So
Thank
you're
you.
feeling lonely and you don't trust that other people there are
Exactly,
supportive of
exactly,
you as well.
exactly. But I talk, yeah, I
And what
talk to people. I
mm,
talk, but not like
that's lovely.
talk
Yeah.
not out of trust. But just
Mm,
hi. Oh, okay, all right, I'm done my work.
mm,
Okay, get out, please.
mm,
Something like that. But not like really
social
trust.
obligation.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Thank you.
Mm, okay. So this thought, perception, other people's perception about you, when you have this thought that you want to be seen as strong, that strong person, and you don't like it when other people have the idea that, oh, you might have problem with money, or why is she doing this, or what we're going to say behind you. So this thought that you have, what do you think, um, what does this thought really do for you? How will it make you feel? How does it make you feel? And is it helpful or anyway, or is it just a distressing thought?
You mean the not trusting people, and is that what you mean? Of course,
Which one
whatever is in
is
my thought is not helpful. It is
not
really, yeah,
helpful?
demotivate
Mm,
me to do things. It's not
okay.
helpful at all, and it is unhealthy thought. But it's so
Mm,
hard to take it out from my mind because my heart is broken when people left me, when my close friend where
mm,
I can share everything, I can make joke, I can be myself.
oh,
So I could not be
mm,
myself, and so those kind of things is
mm,
really, I believe is not helpful, and it's really demotivate me to move on with certain kind of things. I just do my permanent job, which is very boring kind of things. So
mm,
I think
mm.
it's
So
unhealthy also.
it is unhealthy, yes. And do you think that the real problem here is that you are scared of other people's perception, or the real thing is you don't believe that you can have another best friend, another support system in the office that could actually
I
uh,
I think
be
I
the
think
same experience?
I think both. I scared to accept anyone
Mm,
after they left me. They,
mm,
I'm not referring to one day, So
yeah, they,
after they
yeah,
left me,
a group. Mm,
I'm not Malaysian, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so I have that problem where I'm alone here. So I feel like,
Mm,
because of them, I mean, they left me, so I become like scared, lonely, and I don't want to accept anyone else. But actually there are
mm,
few scenario where make me feel like I don't trust people anymore. So that's is
mm,
actually really unhealthy. I know that. That's why I want to ask, like, so many negative thought that I have.
mm,
So, but then I believe both. I scared what
mm,
you say just now, your statement, like, whether I
mm,
scared because of what people gonna perceive me, or the other
mm,
one I am because I don't believe in myself and I don't trust
mm,
people. Actually, yeah, verse first, I don't trust people. Second one, I scared what people gonna say about me, and third one,
mhm,
I don't have a self confidence, and I feel like I don't have ability to do such. I feel like I don't have competence.
Mm.
You see, that's
Mm.
my pro 3 in one time at one time. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm.
So if you could choose one, the major problem that you have right now, the one that is at the top of your worry level, which one would it be?
I give a real example. I even make a card, like
Mm.
name card.
Mm.
That excitement that I have at the beginning, you know.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah, but 100
Mm.
cards never even go out one.
Mm.
It's still inside my bag, like not even one distributor, So because I feel like,
Yes.
can I, I'm willing to spend that money.
Yes.
I don't have much money, but I am a kind of a lucky kind of character where I dare to do things,
Yes.
So I just
Yes.
spend money and then, but it keeps in the bag because I feel like
Yes.
what people gonna say if they're looking at my card. You see those cards,
Yes.
you like before starting, I already have negative like feeling and thought where it's blocked
Yes.
me to really do things. You understand? Except my permanent job, I am
Yes.
confident to say things. I confident whatever because it's my line, my
Yes.
subject. You get what I mean or not? But
Yes.
here
That's
like
perfect.
selling thing is not my subject. It's not my how to say my field. Can I say
Yes.
that? It's not, yeah. So I feel like
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it. You see? Sorry, this is
So
how I
it's
really
foreign territory.
experienced it. Huh?
It's foreign territory.
Thank you.
Okay, so now you already have this thought. You don't have this confidence. You're scared of other people's perception. If you do start distributing this name cards, so what good thing can you gain if you actually give up that thought? So how would your life be different if you don't believe in the thought?
You see, I've been trying for the past few years um to delete, to say, right, that kind of thought from my mind.
Mm.
But
Mm.
it does not work because I don't have the right technique to do it. So
Mm.
maybe if they see this is what I'm doing, what I'm facing
Mm.
is limiting beliefs. So maybe by
Mm.
entering your session, by
Mm.
talking to you, it may help. You know. So
Mm.
I don't have any what you say like what if like So I don't have that because it's really in my mind for the past few years.
Okay, so if we allow ourselves to just imagine a world where this thought does not exist, because this is a world in our own personal space, in our own personal mind, that we can imagine if this thought does not exist, how would our life look like instead?
I guess if I can throw them out, or I think life would be different. Way of
Mm.
life will be different too. But how to
Mm.
take them out from my mind? This my
Mm. Can you describe to me how would that life look like instead?
maybe I can get more money. I become millionaire. Become millionaire. So
Wow. What else could you gain?
I can be a millionaire. Or maybe I can have more friends.
More friends.
Yeah, or maybe I can have people who I can trust again beside those good close friends who left me.
Mm.
Would it be okay if I think that way?
Yes, it's perfect.
It just like to imagine how, right? That
Yes,
if
just
let's say that thought
imagine.
is not there with me, how would
Mm.
it be, right? I think
Mm-hmm.
if that thought is not with me, I would start my my business, start talking to
Mhm.
people, approach people, and I can get, I don't know how much that income gonna be, but then I get
Mm.
some money, get experience, get friends, and also get to know friends, socialize, with people,
Mm.
and maybe I can find someone who can be trusted, where I have in my mind that no one can be trusted in this world except my close friends. So
Mm.
maybe that's how I can imagine, if you think that, if there's no such thought, right?
Mm. Mhm.
I hope that's my feeling is okay.
Mm. That's perfect. That's perfect. If you don't have this thought, one, you could earn more. Two, you're going to have bigger circle of friends. And number three, then perhaps you could actually get new friends, new best friends, new loyal cliques, new connections, meaningful connections that you might get if you don't believe in this initial limiting belief thought. Is that true?
Yeah, possible. But then I have one more. I have
Mm.
this thought also, like, for example, what if, you see, what if, yeah? What if
Mm.
people don't buy? I feel malu.
Mm.
This is
Okay,
also another
so
thought
that's the
can really
last
stop me.
question. If you
Yeah,
feel malu,
yeah. If
could
people
it be
don't buy,
so bad to feel malu?
I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad because I'm a usually macho type of lady. I'm very tough. I'm always show people tough. I'm tough. I'm macho. Those kind of things. So I feel like if people don't buy out of what I say, 1 hour of saying, talking, trying to convince in 1 hour, but then at
Mm.
the end, no one buy it. So how? I feel like malu. I don't know where to put my face. Like children character. You get what I mean?
Yes. Is it the worst thing in the world if malu is one of the experience that you are going to get being a business person?
So what you mean here? I should not be malu? Even I talk
Do
1 or 2 hours,
you?
even no one
Yes.
buying, even no one buying, I
Um,
should not be malu.
okay. Do you think you should be malu if people don't buy?
I don't think we should say I should be malu, but it's automatically come. The feeling will
Yes.
automatically come when you've been talking
Yes.
for the past 2 hours and no one buying. So it reflects you as someone like, no competent, does not know how to
Mm,
convince. So those actually make me malu of myself,
betul.
malu I mean, get malu from others and also myself feel malu, understand?
Yeah. So the thought of failing makes you
Exactly,
malu.
exactly.
Yes. Do you think that any business person feels malu when they are unable to sell? Any business person at all?
I saw my friend. Yeah, this is how my observation.
Mm,
Those who are really good in getting client this and that from the office. Yeah, I
mm,
don't go anywhere much. My life is only
mm,
office, so I can see that they have a character where they can just take anything. People say anything, they just smile. If let's say I
mm,
say I'm very lazy type of person, yeah. That's why I
mm,
don't have many friends too.
mm.
This is my character. I am very straightforward person. Let's say
Mm,
Nora is
mm,
beautiful, yeah. I would say,
mm,
Subhanallah, you are very beautiful. But if Nora
mm,
ugly, I will
mm,
never say you are beautiful. I will say, I
mm,
think you are, you know. So I am a type of I could not say thing opposite. So that's why I don't
mhm,
have many friends. People who really
mm,
connect with me, that means they really
mhm,
understand my character. You get what I mean or not?
mm,
But
mm,
I can see these people when they are in this business, whatever people say, and let's say for example, very simple example, when my friends start like, promoting their product, are you sure it's good? I don't see anything
mm,
on your face. I think
mm.
my more beautiful than you. You see the kind of character that I have. But I usually say this to people who I really get used to, not outsider.
Mm,
But I
mm,
say that, I never thought like it gonna hurt my friend because I believe that everyone in the office knowing my character. So I can just
Mm.
report. Are you sure this product is good? I think my face is more, it's nicer than your face. And I think your face
Mm.
is ugly than me. Your product can help. How do you think? You see, this kind of thing. I try to, provoke, but they are just cool and calm. You know what, Nora?
Mm.
If people provoke me that way, I think that's it. I will show my true lion color. So I don't have certain character where I can bear and listening to what people say. Something like there are too many
Mm.
negative in me. You get what I mean?
Mm. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, that's why my
So
card
how do
100
you
card is
think
still in the bag.
this is your strength that you have? That you are very strong-willed and you are very honest. So
Mm.
how could you use that as a strength in your business?
Oh, how to use it? I don't see. Is that my strength? Honest is strength, right?
Honesty is strength.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But
if
then
you
how I use
believe
that
in the
honest?
product,
How I use that? I mean, maybe you can guide me. I mean, how to use that strength as honest person, frank speaker, to
mm,
promote the product.
mm, eh,
I'm not
do
so
you
sure I understand
believe in the
that.
product?
Say again.
Do you believe in the product?
Yeah, because I'm using, which is
Okay.
really good actually. But
Okay.
I don't know how to
If
say
you,
to people that this is really good, something like that.
um, I
Because you
think
see, I
that,
don't see any problem with my skin. I don't see, I think I can promote. This is how the initial thought that I have when I want to sign up.
yes,
I don't think I have
yes.
problem with my skin. If I can sell the product, people would believe, this and that, this and that with my face, this and that, this and that. But then at the end of the day, I feel I don't think I can do. You see, the voice comes, I
Mm.
don't think I can do.
Okay, so this is the initial thought that we have, and after going through this conversation with you, what I have gathered is one, you are very strong-willed. When you say you are like a macho person, very strong-willed person, and you are incredibly honest. That means that when you know the product works, you can deliver the product as how it works for you. And if it works for other people, great. If it doesn't work for other people, well, not all product is suitable for everybody else. And then you do have an upline who can actually help you in this business because she is the one who introduced you to this business. And you have already started. The first step you already have done, which is printing your name card. So you still carry it around with you. That means that will is already there. So what is missing here is support, which we can already get. And then you also say that if you do not have this belief, you can actually have the possibility of actually have more friends. You will be more outgoing, and you can also be a millionaire if you do really well in this business. And you can also perhaps might find a few good friends who could actually be good friends for you right now and moving forward. And you also believe that other people, they have very strong will as well in order to make it in business. And sometimes they don't feel malu, they just take everything in. But if you don't no longer feel malu, you can you can take everything in. One of the reason is because they have done it too many times in order to achieve that level. So you already have all this. Do you now believe that perhaps your limiting belief is actually stopping you from getting much finer, bigger things in the future?
Yeah, originally, yeah, I think that way. Yeah. But I think maybe I could try. Like, for
You could
example,
try.
I think what I experience is really, really limiting beliefs. Because, for
Mm,
example, I want to apply for a job, yeah. recently. I want to apply for a better job. But then you see, I keep delaying my resume. Can you imagine? I keep delaying my resume for 6 months. And everyone, my friend, close friend from UK, wherever they are, they keep calling me, where is your resume? Have you submitted this? And then I was like, relax. actually, actually, you know what? I don't want to say the truth that I'm at the end. I say the truth actually, but beginning, I say, it's okay, relax. I have a lot of work. I don't have time to update my resume. Actually, what's stopping me? You know or not? What's stopping me is that I scared like when I go for interview, I might not get the job, and I feel like, yeah, see, you are just nobody. You don't know anything. You don't get the job, you know. But then at one point, I say the truth to my friends. I said, actually, this is stopping me. I scared. I scared that I don't get the job out of, let's say, 10 resume sent, you know, in university, this and there. So I said, I scared of not getting the job. And one of my close friends said, listen, why don't you take it this way? You submit and tawakkal. And you submit, say this to yourself. It is okay. I just submit. If Allah say yes, mean yes. If Allah say no, it's okay. At least I get experience of interview. I experience of submitting resume. You get what I mean or not? So out of that saying of my friends, make me feel like, yeah, it's true also, right? Why I as if like I don't have Allah, you know? It's like I just send, my part is done. I send my resume, but we plan, but he is the best planner. So that means
Yes.
whatever we do as our duty, my duty is to send. But his duty is to plan for me. Allah will plan for me where to put me, in which university. You get what I mean? So that's
That's
actually
correct.
calming me down, like, you know, at that one point only. But you see, my problem is I only can applicable for one situation. In fact, what my friend said can be applicable to everything, right? But it's just like I think of
Correct.
that. Okay, I'll send. But then you see, at the end of the day, you know how many I send resume? Even though my friends say that to me, I feel calm actually. Okay, I can send because you know just get experience and leave it to Allah. But out of how many I plan, I think I planned 10 to be sent to 10 university. You know how many I sent? Only two. Two. You see, at the end, not because I sent two, because not because like, you know, I feel like maybe I don't get. Yeah, I already get what my friend said. It's okay. Allah knows. You just send. But then in fact, like, you know, I feel like I just need break. You know, I need break in my life. You see, so many problems that I face. I need break. Let me break first, lah. You see, whereas my friend has been pushing behind, but it does not move me. You know. But a little bit here and there and there. So now I think all my friends give up. No one asking about resume anymore. No one asking about resume anymore. See? Very bad of me. What to do?
It's an option that only you, an action only you can take, and your friend can only support you. And yes, you are very correct, madam, when you say that Allah is the best planner. So culturally, everybody understands their own culture, their own religiosity, and they know that there is only certain things that we can do, and the rest we have to tawakal and believe that Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala knows what is best for us. So if this could be a learning journey for you, do you think Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala is condemning you by giving this test, this little test to make you stronger? And even if it's just a little test of maybe distributing 10 name cards next week. We'll try. Okay. Miss Najeha, from the point of cognitive behavior therapy, you have to see what works for you. And to know what works for you, that means that you have to go through the experience yourself. there is no magic wand that we can actually wave around to make it work unless we go through that experience to build that resilience ourselves. So the only way for us to build that resilience is to go through that experience. So from cognitive behavior therapy, you can have, hello? Sorry. So what you can do is have homework. So this is cognitive behavior therapy. And our homework is for next week, Madam Najriha, is to just give out 10 name cards first. 10 name card and to ask your upline if she can help you to be there as an emotional support when you try to sell just one thing. That's all. You don't even have to sell. You just have to try with somebody there with you. Okay? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, kalau ada apa-apa soalan boleh tanya. Noted with thanks. Thank you, Miss Najriha. I would like to speak to you again next week. If you can be here next week, next Saturday.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. So, terima kasih semua. We actually have a few more techniques, but we will continue next week.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I think I'm disturbing you guys, your session.
No. Oh, please don't say that. You know what, madam? We learn best from experience, and thank you so much for sharing this experience with us. So we actually managed to go through the whole technique, the first technique.
Oh, thank you so much. Most welcome. Most welcome.
Okay. Thank you everybody for joining. We will, if you have any questions before we close, you can type in the chat or just unmute yourself. And kalau saya boleh membantu, saya akan membantu. If not, it's great.
I think there's one question from Muhammad Kasim.
Okay.
You can read on the chat. Yeah.
Muhammad Kasim, bagaimana nak percaya pada perasaan yang betul-betul salah dan betul-betul benar? Okay, so bagaimana kita nak percaya? Percaya kena ada bukti. Percaya kena ada bukti. So that's how we start to retrain our mind. What are the facts? So, kita jangan bergantung kepada perasaan semata-mata, tapi kita cari bukti. If the fact doesn't come from yourself, look at other people's experience and see if their example can be used as evidence instead. So that's how you tell between what is only in your mind or if it's really, really true or if it's really, really wrong. Okay. Alright. Ada lagi soalan lain? Okay. Alright. So everybody, how is today's session? If everybody is okay, dapat sesuatu, please type in the chat or you can just unmute yourself. Hi, Shukril. Shukril dah unmute. Accidentally tertekan kot. Okay, semua orang? Ya. Dapat sesuatu ya hari ini. Thank you very much. Kita jumpa lagi next week. Hope to see you insyaAllah 9:30 on next Saturday. Thank you for joining me. Have a fabulous weekend. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, madam. See you next week.